Hey, welcome back to Thin Blue Whiskey.
Where are we at?
I totally stole his opening line. We are in San Pedro Belize.
Get a load of that.
International
That's no backdrop.
superstars. This is legit.
This has been phenomenal.
We found a couple. Hi, Mrs. Bottom Shelf.
That's right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mrs. Thin Blue's behind the camera.
Yep, we're going to get her on here because everybody wants to see.
Yeah.
Our production assistant. We are coming to you guys because we had to sample some stuff that is international only. It is duty-free only.
Travel exclusives, and they have been, well, we'll get into it. But right now, let's just talk about what we're drinking.
So currently, Mike and I are on regular, everybody knows it, Wild Turkey 101.
And what's the price of that back home?
This was at home, what, 35 US dollars?
It's actually less than that. It's about 25.
I overestimate everything.
Yeah.
In country, this was the equivalent of 70 American US dollars.
$70. Okay, so let's just talk about this real quick. If you ever want to come to Belize to drink whiskey,
pack your wallet.
Yes, 100%.
It's going to be a bunch.
Because there's nothing cheap here. And a bottle of Tito's.
Again,
about
45 US for a liter.
Okay, whiskey must just be a thing that is not, it's super expensive here.
Because not everyone appreciates us like we do.
Yeah.
Well, I bought apparently the oldest bottle of 101 on the planet because we have a cork floater.
That thing was dry as a popcorn
fart. I
fart.
tried my ass off last night with a steak knife. Couldn't get it out of there.
But that bottle, the real thing with that is it was $70. And, but we needed some. So these got picked up in the duty-free shop when we landed here last weekend. Great prices, actually.
Top notch, like 38.
Yep.
That's 80 Belize, 40 US.
Yep.
Similar 40 US-ish.
I was thinking about just buying a whole suitcase full of the Jack Single Malt, flying at home. My lovely wife said, "Hey, stupid.
Turns out you can't do that."
There's this whole thing about the 3.4 ounce limit on the way home that I wasn't thinking about. So I wasn't going to just pack a full luggage full of booze and hope to God that it made it. So Jimmy and I decided, well, I guess we got all week to drink these bottles.
For the purposes of your enjoyment, we killed the bulk of these.
Yeah.
Science.
All of them.
This is one pour left.
Yeah.
Guys, we've been doing our homework.
This review really focuses around the Jack Daniel's Single Malt and the Jack Daniel's Bottled and Bond, which, when we cracked them over, well, let's just get to them.
Yep, cut.
So, let's go with the Jack Bonded first, because it's so much better than the other. Screw top for anybody.
We've had the bulk of 6 Belizean days to sample this, and it has just been a fine whiskey.
It has been fantastic from day one. So this is, again, travel exclusive. Can't get it in the United States, or at least not in anything outside.
You can get the Jack Bonded, and it's not quite the same.
This is way better.
Close, but this is 10 times better.
Yeah. Cheers, buddy.
Sláinte, mate.
It's similar to the Bonded.
It's 100 proof Jack Daniels. I mean,
way better than Old Number 7.
But if you travel, and if you find that in the duty-free, I highly suggest.
It's got a nice, rich brown sugar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to give good tasting.
Yeah, because we're sophisticates.
Again, it's proofy. You smell the 100, but there's so much more behind it.
So if you're traveling, just get a bottle. Do yourself a favor.
Yep.
Really nice, like caramel corn type notes.
It's what you would expect for a Jack Daniel's product.
Only better.
It just amplifies, and I'm a little bit bummed that we cannot get the international only. Sorry, off camera.
Sorry about that.
We'll edit that out. I'm sure my wife saw a boob fall out, or like a stray dog.
It was a large woman in a really skimpy bathing suit.
There's too much booty in the pants. Okay, back to reality. On the Whiskey Channel, No, I mean, I'm a big Jack bonded fan in the U.S., but this one, for whatever reason,
I will say I'm not generally a fan of like the grain type
I'm
forward notes, but
I'm working on them. We're getting there.
You get it in this, but it's
so good.
Nice. It's good. So good. It's fantastic.
Clearly, we have had a real rough go of it. It's been a real crap week.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yep. Okay, let's go.
40 US?
Yeah.
$40. Absolutely.
Now, let's talk about this here.
This was a tough one for us.
I think this is actually 80 US. Yeah. 80 US.
80 US. This was a toughie.
It would have been
160 Belize.
160 Belize. Now, when I first cracked this, or when we first cracked this on night one, I was a fan. I thought I was a fan.
It's the wine cask.
So
the
again,
sherry finish.
The Jack Single Malt finished Oloroso sherry casks. It's a 90 proofer.
We tried our asses off to really respect it.
Yeah.
It's got better though. I think that's where we're going.
It's worth a lot of money. That's why I wanted to take a whole gaggle of it home.
We were trying to figure out an import-export business to get this back to the States, because at 80 US, we could triple our money back in the States.
Yeah, and it's a 1 liter too. That's where we could have made
some money.
Turns
out the Belizean government says, you can't do that. They kind of pooped on our whole parade here, so we're trying our asses off to tell you guys if you can find this anywhere. If you're a wine cask finish guy, if you like the sweet, like red wine,
it's for sure that. I don't even really want to pour.
We're suffering because we can't take these home with us, guys.
Yeah, we got to get rid of these by tomorrow night.
We're talking like end of the night. Like a good red wine, if you guys are into that. This one was...
You have to like sherry finish stuff.
Ugh.
You have to like wine...
Finish type.
Yeah, you got to like that wine note. Now, when I first tried it, I thought I really liked it. And I do like it, except for when you have to drink an entire 1 liter in a week. This is a once in a every so often pour.
This would sit on your shelf for a year or longer.
Oh, like much longer.
At least.
Yeah, this is once a week, once a month, it's not an everyday. And we've literally just been pounding it
because we had to,
and we can't take it home. So,
but it's not, it's appreciated as we've let it air out this week. We talk about that a great deal when you get air in the bottle.
It's a little dry because of that wine finish. It's really sweet, but it's got, man,
like a shit red wine, a dry.
Yeah, it definitely like sucks the moisture out of your mouth. Type dryness, like of a dry red wine.
Yep, which we're kind of on the verge of dehydration most of the week anyway, so we're doing our best to educate.
What time did we start drinking this morning, Jimmy?
Doesn't matter. Probably when the sun came up.
10:46, remember?
Yep.
And if
DUI in progress. I have a golf cart. You shouldn't. Any hoozle. If this is a sit on your shelf for many, many years, a good red steak. If you're a red wine guy, again, a porterhouse, a prime rib.
I think when you said that the other night, I was like, yes.
Yeah, see, on occasion I have a good idea.
100%.
But again, this is 80 US offshore. Onshore, this is almost unobtainable.
Yeah.
Until we figure out this import-export business, we are going to be rich. Anyway.
So that's going to wrap it up. Hey, we've got a little bit of the Evan Williams single barrel, which I thought was kind of cool because now this is Kentucky exclusive.
And I picked it up at the duty free again. It was like $38, crazy cheap, but
it's good though. It's a great bottle.
Clearly, it's been a real shit show for us this week, so we're doing our best here for the crowd.
Now, just take note of the levels. Jimmy and I have tonight and tomorrow night left with these, and none of these are coming home.
You can't take it home, you know what I'm saying?
So, with that, Jay, we miss you. We don't miss being at home.
All of our fans, the E-Dubs, Preston, all the guys that love this stuff, man, we're missing you. Like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you think. Have you been out of the country? Have you seen this one?
What do you think of it? Because this is going to be a very split decision on this one.
Oh, yeah.
If you say you don't like that, you're wrong. period. Yeah. You're wrong.
You're absolutely fantastic. Out of your mind. And also, this is just a bar. We're not even going to talk about this one.
The label's cool.
I bought the last bottle on the entire island.
The cork literally disintegrated.
It was $70 US.
I can't imagine why it was still sitting there.
Yeah, we're going to work on the logistics of that. Okay, side note, B-roll.
Oh.
We bought some other liquors. This is like some extra stuff.
Yeah.
So our girlfriends / wives, they don't know each other. They wanted some Tito's while we were here on the island. A liter of Tito's was $45 US.
Which isn't?
Not terrible.
It's not offensive, but what is what we had with our coffee.
We bought some Baileys, which was $71 US for a liter of Baileys. Still looking for that sponsorship. Like and subscribe.
And with that, we're going to wrap it up from here in sunny San Pedro Belize. And we've had a fantastic trip. It's been amazing. As you can see, the view has really sucked all week. And
terrible.
Hey, we'll be back with a whole lot more stuff in the States coming up. We've got a bunch of cool stuff planned with Jay being back. We've got the tournament bracket that is going to be just finishing up by the time this video posts. So if you haven't checked out any of our tournament bracket videos, we had some good ones in that. I'm not going to spoil it in case you haven't seen the videos. But yeah, check us out, and we'll see you next time right here on Thin Blue Whiskey.
Live from Belize.